Hi YouTube, it's Savannah. I just wanted to make a vlog today, kind of more real one. They're all real, but less editing, more talking, more real life of what's really going on. Today is Tuesday, June 16th. It is my day off. That's my cat Gypsy. She just is going off right now. And whenever I talk to the camera, she has to meow. Anyway, so I work as a vet tech currently, and I work 40 hours a week. My usual days off are Tuesdays, and so today is Tuesday, and that is when I really like to dive into my perfume business, make videos. This is when I like to make my long video, which this will be included. But yeah, I just wanted to show more raw footage. Nothing, my first two videos were a little more, edited and more informative, which that's great. But I want this to be more kind of like a vloggy and kind of just document what's going on, what I'm doing, how I'm doing it on my days off. So yeah, that's what's going on. I'm gonna try and not edit as much. It just may be a transition. But I just got home from the gym. It's 1:10 p.m. I went to the gym at like 11, and then I was feeling healthy, so I got a salad and go. So basically on Tuesdays, I want to do filming for my channel. I usually do long videos. On Tuesdays, I ask ChatGPT what kind of videos I can make. Also, use my brain, write down whenever I have notes, any ideas, I write it down in my notes. I make shorts today. I try to make some shorts, and I try to pre-video the shorts and then not just kind of nail them out in one day. I just kind of like to schedule them on Monday, on Tuesday, on Thursday, on Friday, so then it just kind of gets a better audience that day, or grabs a better audience. That's what I feel like is better. Hold on, let me chop this. I need scissors. But today, what I want to do, I basically have a perfume that I think is going to be my first one. I think it'll be an everyday wear. It's floral, fresh, clean, musky, and it does have some earthy greenness to it, like sage. My dad was in the hospital last couple weeks ago, and my sister visited. She's from California. Also, my brother visited too, because my dad was in the hospital. He's doing okay now. He's back home. But anyway, I asked my family members in the hospital when we were waiting for my dad's surgery, what do you guys think of my perfume? This is what it entails. And my perfume right now has fresh water, bergamot, nag shamba, sandalwood, jasmine, some other oil I can't think of at the top of my head. And so I asked my family members, what do you think this smells like? Does it smell good? Because I thought it smelled clean, fresh, kind of like nature vibes, kind of like going to the spa vibes. Gypsy, no, get down. Get down. Oh my gosh, she's trying to go behind this freaking TV that's behind that. Oh my God, she's crazy. So anyway, I asked my sister said, this kind of smells like baby lotion wipes, or just baby lotion. And I was like, you know what? I kind of got that too when when I first made my tester sample. I was like, this kind of smells like baby lotion. So when I asked my family, my sister was like, it kind of smells like baby lotion. She has children. I have nieces and nephews. So she knew the smell distinctly. And so that's good to have some data, because I was smelling that, now she smells that. And then I asked my brother, and he has children. He was like, yeah, it kind of smells like baby lotion. So with that being said, my last tester did have a lot of jasmine in it. And I Googled what are the ingredients in baby lotion, and jasmine is a big one. So what I need to do today is get some smell tester strips. These are it. Got these off Amazon. And I'm gonna get the OG formula and just dip them in the oils and just kind of smell and see if I should just overall get rid of jasmine and replace it, or just minimize it a little bit so then the other oils shine. I'm so sorry, my cat is just going crazy. Hopefully she gets used to this because I'm gonna have to be vlogging at home. So that's the goal today. I'm gonna be, just smelling some oils, seeing if I should just redo the formula and still have jasmine in it, or because there's a lot of perfumes. There are a lot of perfumes that have jasmine. So I don't want me to deter my whole formula just because it has the big ingredient in baby lotion is jasmine. So that's my goal today, is to figure out if I should switch it out or just diminish it. And also I'll be filming how I measure on the scale. I'll be showing how I measure that. Oh my God, there's hair. I don't want hair on my salad. So yeah, that's what's gonna be today's thing. This ain't a mukbang, so I'll stop eating. My next transition will probably be figuring out which smells I like. So I'll see you soon. This is the current setup. I do everything on my kitchen counter. So I have some books over here, and I'm gonna basically lean my camera right here to go whoop, and it's gonna record me. But yeah, this is the behind the scenes. This is what I use for my light. That's my cat being very, very obnoxious today. But yes, I'm going to start smelling samples. Yes. All right, so I am sitting at my area. I did get a couple things from Target the other day that I feel will help reorganize some things, because currently the perfume I'm working on is in here. The oils are in here. So I'm gonna move them into here. But I won't show that because that's gonna take some time. I do wanna show me smelling these and putting them on some dabber strip, some smell tester strips, because like I said, I need to figure out if I should keep Jasmine or just lower her a little bit. So I'm gonna get them all out right now. We have sandalwood, which was a base note that is more, woody vibes. We have frankincense. Oh my God, I cannot say that. This is base as well, and it's woody too. So I got two woodies as my base. Nag Shamba is a heart, so middle, and this is more earthy. Jasmine, which is the culprit, the one that's in baby lotion, that smells like baby lotion. And then we got, that's a heart note, if I did not say that. Sage is another heart note, middle note, and this is green, obviously sage, plants, you think of that. Just kind of keeping them in order. So here's the bases, the hearts. And then we got bergamot, which is the top, the first thing you smell when you spray it. This is fruity. And then the final one, woo, is fresh water, which is a top, obviously, and it's green. Okay, so basically I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tester strips out right now. Let's get these out. These, I got them off Amazon. These are just some rubber bands to apply the syringes to each oil, so I don't have to keep throwing them out after each use, because that is a huge waste. So let's get 7 out. I'm gonna get my notebook. This is my like formula notebook, where I write down, you know, the grams, the mils, everything, smell tests. So let me go to a new page. Today is the 15th. So 6/15/2026. And then let's get out 7 of these. One, two. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. And I do want to say this formula was way more bigger. My first formula for this, let me look back. I just realized my head was probably cut off right there. It's okay. My first formula had like a ton of oils. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the base. So I had 16 oils I was working with in the first formula. See, this was like my first mistake. I loved all these smells and I just wanted to put them all together in one. That's not how perfume works. They, you know, some combat each other, some emphasize each other. So it's just a learning process. Now I only have 2 tops, 3 middles, 2 bottoms. So from 16 to 7. So I went like halfway. But yeah, isn't that just funny that like you just learn and you know, that's, yeah, it's just, okay. Anyway, so we're gonna do some testing. I guess we'll start with the tops first. Bergamot, and I just want to re-smell them because it's been a long time. It's been a couple months. I just want to re-feel what I'm smelling, and like I have the sample cup, and I just want to make sure I'm smelling those. So I wrote bergamot, and now I'm gonna write bergamot on this. And bergamot is fruity. Hold on, I have a feeling I'm like not recording. Let me make sure I'm recording. Okay, we're recording still. Sorry about that. Okay, so bergamot, let's take it out. Bergamot. And you don't need to dip the whole thing. I was doing that in the beginning. Just dip. Just the tip. Just the tip. I don't know if you can see that. Just the tip. Gypsy, it's okay, I swear. Mom's just recording a video. All right, let's see what I smell. Okay. This smells clean. It's part of the fruity family, but I feel like I just smell like cleaning products. Very clean. I don't really smell fruit. It's fresh. Not fruity. It's okay, honey. Okay, so that's bergamot. I am smelling that in there. Let me see what percentage I did. So I do smell it. Okay. Okay. All right, so the next one is fresh water. Like, this is so fun. I love smelling things. Who doesn't love smelling yummy things? And smelling a man that smells good. Ooh! Okay, so fresh water. You're like, what's fresh water? It smells like ocean. No, it's a top, and it's part of the green family. Like, think of nature, leaves, like pond. But it's not swampy. Let me dip it. Let's see. It's been not a long time, a couple months. Fresh water. Let's see what I smell. Ooh. It does kind of smell like earthy, like kind of swampy. Okay. This is earthy. Definitely green. It's clean smelling. Almost kind of musky. Okay. And then what I like to do is the bergamot and the fresh water. I just kind of like do a drive-by sniff. Yeah, fresh water is definitely more musky. Verge of being swampy, but not. Whew, I'm kind of getting a headache. Okay. That's the tops. These are the first things you kind of smell, and I think this is definitely contributing to the nature aspect. Do you want to say hi to the camera? Because that's all you keep doing. This is my cat, Gypsy. She doesn't know how to shut up. I know, but can you just be quiet for a little bit? No? Okay. Alright. I'm trying to show her it's okay, but... Okay, we're going to do Nag Champa next, which is a middle note. We're moving on. Moving on. Nag Champa. Champa. I don't know how to say it. It is part of the heart family, and it's earthy. So yeah, it's earthy. I have read that Nag Champa is one of the key ingredients in incense. The scents you burn, those little sticks. Nag Champa is kind of smoky. Holy frick. Hulk Hogan over here. The thing kind of came off, so I don't want to touch it. Okay. Can I use this? Go. Go in there. Okay, let's smell it. Nag Champa. This one is kind of like a tinted tan orange color. Nag Champa. I remember when I first smelled this, I loved it. Ooh. It just smells so clean. It's clean. Let me smell it against bergamot. Because bergamot smells clean too. Okay. This one, I feel like Nag Champa is more floral. I smell like more flowers. Oh, it's so nice. I love Nag Champa. Let me see what percentage I'm using it at, because I might increase it, honestly. I don't think it's showing its Due diligence. That's a problem. I've been using a lot more in Jasmine than Nag Champa. I wonder if I should just... I could try it. Okay, I'm going to try switching it out because Jasmine is taken over versus Nag Champa. Okay, let me write this down real quick before my brain forgets. Switch out the Jasmine. Switch out Jasmine percentage with Nag Champa percentage. And then also, if it's good, go to 30% concentration. All right. See, we're already doing great because we're heading towards the right direction. I already have a plan towards how I can improve it. But let's keep going. So the next one is going to be sage. Sage is a heart, obviously middle, and it's part of the green family. Leaves, nature, whatnot. Forgot to write sage. Make sure to always write what you're dipping in, because if you put it down, you're like, what the fuck was that? What scent was that? You now know. All right, sage has been put in. Let's see what sage has to say. Okay. This is definitely clean. Stop, Gypsy. This is clean. Dang. Fresh. Let me compare it against Nag Champa. Against bergamot. I guess sage is a little more earthy, obviously. But I am getting a common thread of clean, and it's making me wonder if I should add in more of a warmth. But let's continue. We're going to Jasmine. Jasmine, that was one of the dogs growing up's name. She was a min pin. She was tan. Her name was Jasmine, and she was so sweet. All right. Whew, I'm kind of getting a headache right now. Whenever you work with scents, that is a side effect. Headaches. Okay, so I just dipped Jasmine in there, and tell me why I thought of baby wipes. Jasmine is such a heavy ingredient. It totally is the main or one of the more potent ingredients in baby wipes. Yeah, I think of baby wipes instantly. That's so crazy. Floral, fresh, clean. I'm gonna say baby wipes. Because it smells like baby wipes. You want to write down exactly what you feel, what you smell, what you're giving, what it reminds you of. Baby wipes. You know what? I think I need to get rid of jasmine overall. Either keep nag champa and sage and add in a warmther heart, or just keep them as is. Let me keep going. I have so many routes I want to do. And this is the fun of perfume making. Like, the world is your limit. You can fucking do anything. I didn't mean to curse like that, but it just, you can do anything. And perfume, oils, smells make me excited. They do. This is fun. I like doing this. Who wouldn't like doing this? I'm wasting product. Alright. Sandalwood is coming up. This is a base, and it's part of the wood family, obviously, in sandalwood. We're in the bases. Kind of smoky. Very subtle. Very subtle. How much should I put in it? I think I need a very subtle wood. I think I need a okay, sorry, I needed to write down rid of jasmine, increase sandalwood because it's more warm. And I'm also going to ask ChatGPT, what are warm scents? And in this book are the 82 vials I went through that I had ordered from Bedivere Aromics. And through the 82, I roughly liked about half of them. And with half of them, I will ask ChatGPT, what are the warm scents? And hopefully the half that I liked, one of the warm scents is one of those, hopefully. Because I want to have a perfume I enjoy. And I know not all perfumes, not everyone's going to like your perfume, and that's fine. But I want to stand by a perfume that I love and I love smelling. So I'm not going to pick a smell that would sound good to someone else. I'm going to pick a smell that sounds good to me, and people can hop on the train if they want. I'm not going to, work my world around someone else liking it. I want to work my world around building something up the best that I can and sharing it with the world, basically. So yeah, that's kind of my mindset. Okay, and then the last one is frankincense. Frankincense. It kind of reminds me of like Frankenstein. Frankincense. Half of this video is my cat meowing. Yeah, you! You act like you don't get attention. And you act like you try and bite me. You act like you don't try and bite me when I love on you for an amount of time. And then you're like, get off me. I love messing with her. Okay, we got frankincense. Ooh, I can already smell it. It smells so good. But yeah, I am getting like a common thread of clean, 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 clean. I need more floral warmth. I don't know if that's the right route. Okay, frankincense, it is a base and it's part of the wood family. And it's actually a resin. Frankincense is a resin and it's only found in this one tree. It starts with a B. I don't want to botch it. I don't know what the name is. It's on one of my shorts actually on frankincense. But it's part of resin from a tree. Isn't that so cool? But a certain tree, not just any tree. But that's so cool. Like you think like back in the day, they were chopping trees and their, you know, whatever axe or tool, whatever they made, hit the tree, and they're like, what is that oil? Oh my God, that smells so good. Let me rub it all over me. Like, that's crazy that like it's from nature. Like nature made a perfume. Like I think that's why perfume is so cool to me. It's so cool that freaking nature makes sense. You know, there's poop. You think of that kind of route, you know, there's some gross nature sense, but there's also very amazing nature sense. This is so clean, fresh. It reminds me of a cleaning product, but in a good way. Very sexy. I definitely want to increase this one. Increase sandalwood. What am I doing? Yeah, I'm just, this is what you need to do. You need to do all this. Figure out what route you need to do. Because my family was telling me it smells like baby wipes. I wasn't going to let that deter me. I wasn't going to be like, oh, I'm not going to start my perfume business. I don't want to copy baby lotion. It actually is fuel. It helps me be creative. It helps me do this kind of stuff to actually steer me in the right direction and really narrow down what I like. And I was putting too much jasmine in it. It smelled like baby lotion. So let's take it out and start increasing. So yeah, so far that is what's going on. Thanks for watching. I think my next video will be on what I have decided if I did keep the jasmine, take it out, and then I can also show you how I measure on the scale. But I think this was a nice kind of video. You can see what I actually do on my days off, see what it all entails, and I actually am learning something here that, you know, I wouldn't have known if I didn't do this, you know, steps to figure it out. But I'm gonna do a sniff test of all the smells that I smelled and like just see what it smells like. So here's all the 7, and I kind of just put them together. You can mix them up kind of like cards. And oh, drive-by sniff. Yeah, it overall, it smells too clean. Like there's too many things in here that smell clean to me. I definitely need to add in some warmth and or some flowers and increase some already things I have in there. So that will be the next video. Thank you for staying tuned. I hope this was informative and educational. That is the same word. I hope it's entertainment to you. And also, you can do this at home. Like literally anything you can do. And I'm gonna start putting these vials, because they were in this ugly little cardboard from the Amazon order. I'm gonna put these in there here, and it's gonna be way more organized and so cute. And I got this from Target. It's basically just, you know, dry erase board, but when I do my gram scale measuring of the formulas, I have to write down the grams and I have to do like math real quick, and so this will help just be quick, because I usually just write it on a piece of like a post-it note, and they're so small. I'm like, I want something I can just quickly write real quick a number and not have to worry. So I think this is super cool. But yeah, thank you for joining. This was so fun, and it actually helped me out entertaining you guys. So win-win. You guys have a great day. I'll see you next week.